All right, kids. So if you remember at the bottom, I told you about the farmhouse where the older folks who own this property down below us. So this isn't their property, but this is a farm that is in this, what they would again call a gully or a valley or whatever. So yeah, a couple good sized farms back in there. I have not talked to them. Their road is private, so I assume if I catch them one day, that'd be great. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right, Max? And then if we look back this way, we're going back up the hill again. Obviously, I'm standing on their side of the property line right now, just to show you that. But if we come back up here, and we get up to the ridge top again, which is just right here. This is back to my road. And going back up the hill, we got one last little hill here that puts us on the top of the mountain, which is what I was talking about. Well, I'm starting to see more damage now. So yeah, we had some pretty good winds that night. So most of these trees, they die and fall over and no one's around to clean them up. So this will be firewood. Of course, I might be doing firewood by myself if Mr. Larry doesn't make it. But as you can see, this is a nice little flat spot here. I thought about this as being a really nice home spot. Again, access is always the key, but as you can see, it's pretty nice. At least I think it is. Okay, wow, this is a good exercise though. I tell you, every time I do this hike, I feel like I'm 55 years old. Oh, wait a minute. How old am I? I'm 54. All right, well, I guess I'm allowed to be tired then. Oh boy. Have not seen any bear or raccoons, surprisingly. But then again, those little critters like to hang out where the food is. And the food is where the cows are and the chickens are. So that's where they'll be. So I have, oh, by the way, I have a cow coming in the spring. I got a young cow. She's going to have a calf when she gets delivered. And we just pay the cost of the weight based on pounds. And then we will then have a birthing cow and a baby, depending on male or female, of course, will determine, excuse me, if I need to get a bowl or not. Whew. All right, now I'm starting to see some damage. Oh boy. Looks like a cedar tree fell. Not a big deal. Older tree right there, but that thing was rotten as heck. So I'm kind of glad it fell. You definitely don't want to be out here and having something land on your head, especially by yourself. So, and for the sake of argument, we'll look at the bottom of the stump for Dad, just in case there's a big giant piece of gold sitting there for us. Although, I think we're too high for that. Oh boy, whew. But again, pretty flat up here. And so as we walk over here, I'm going off the road now a little bit, because I want to get up on the top of the peak here so you guys can appreciate the top of this mountain. So again, top of the mountain. I made a road, it's over there. It's covered with the leaves now. And there's numerous places to set up. Oh, you know, a little getaway, hideaway, tree forts for days. I'm pretty sure that over there is not mine though. So, at least they got that. And they may never use it, but obviously I can't go over there. It's not mine to do. So we'll just admire the fact that it's there. All right. So, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just remember, when you look at how long I've been recording, just remember, I took breaks on the way up. So it takes a good 15 minutes to get up here, just walking. Yeah. And we're not on the regular road, so I'm going to walk down and show you guys the road. So this is the road I made, but there's actual road that came on this property. So I believe we're at the top right here. And I think there's like a, let's get back on the road. So things don't look too bad. Again, that's going towards the old farmer neighbors next door. This is our property here. And there's our mountain on the other side of those trees. You can't see it. Still have not gone over there, by the way, because it is steep as well, which is probably why nobody's built on it. So then here we are, we're on the ridge top. This is the top. And once I get up here, ooh, we lost another tree here, but it's caught in that tree, so that's not as dangerous. So again, we're now looking south. So when I originally told you, actually you might be able to see this through the trees. Right there is that big property neighbor owner right there. So the field I showed you a few minutes ago. And as you can see, that's their hillside. And I'm sure somewhere around here it's switched over to their property. There's no fence line because it's too steep. And there's not much here. But all the neighbors know that if they want to hunt, they just let me know, so I don't get shot by them. And they're welcome to come up here and hang out and use this top of the hill on either side. And if they score deer, good for them. If they want to be nice, they'll give me a little bit of backstrap as a thank you for letting them on their property, but don't expect it. Ooh, we lost a good tree right there. It looks like it might have actually still been alive. That's kind of a bummer. So as you can see, a lot of trees blow over here because that wind comes in. And it looks like some vines got through here, which is odd. Usually the kudzu doesn't make it this far up. So I think I might have cut these already though. If not me, somebody. I need to cut them. It's still alive. Yeah, the kudzu grows up into the tree and it basically tries to get to the sunlight, right? And once it gets up to the top, it grows and gets big, and it creates a big giant canopy on top of the tree, and it overweights the tree, smothers the tree from sunlight and nutrition, and then the tree then dies, and then the trees fall, and that's why there's so many dead trees. So you have to kind of keep on top of it. So as you can see, this is the back side going south. There's the mountain range back behind there. You can kind of see it. So we're not the highest, but we got a good spot. By the way, those mountains back there, those are all Tennessee mountains. Everything right here stops Virginia. And once you get down that bottom of that hill and go up the other side, you're now in Tennessee. So we are literally on the line. Oh, looks like I lost another tree here. This one right here fell. Anyway, sorry for the commentary, but I'm tired. So this is my way of keeping my energy up. All right, so I'm going to take a pause, so I don't run out of recording space, and then we're going to start heading down the other way. I'm going to show you the opposite side of the hill, as well as the cave entrances, the bump, the pole barn, and then the road on the way down.